channel. So today we're going to do my Project Level Up update. This is a project created by Sophie Alexandra. I have her channel linked in my description, so please go check her out if you haven't already. But she is a fantastic project planner and she does lots and lots of different projects, and she's way better than me, and she has a lot of videos, so go check her out. She's really lovely as well. Anyway, she created this several years ago. I feel like it was several years ago, maybe like 2 years ago, maybe longer, I don't really know. So it's a cross between No Pan Left Behind, Pan That Palette, pan in every palette, you name the drill. You have to hit as many pans in the palette that is chosen, depending on what level you are, and you have to use every single shade that many times. So if you are level 2, for instance, you have to have 2 pans in the palette and use every single shade twice before you can roll out and roll in a new one. So I'm a little bit of a nut job and I have 3 palettes on the go right now. There is a whole reason. If you want to know the reason, you can watch my previous video, but I don't want to get into it today. But basically, yeah, I have 3. So I am working on my Gloss Gods Color of Rain. This is currently my level 5. So level 5, people can go higher than level 5, but level 5 is pretty much the breaking point where like you're gonna go crazy and you want to smash the palette and you throw it across the room. So, you know, you don't really want to go further than that. You have to hit 5 pans, use every shade 5 times, and then once you're done, a lot of people go back to level 1, which is what I do. So I have a level 5 on the go right now. I also have a level 4. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. This is my level 4, which is my Avatar Air palette from Lethal Cosmetics, and this one has been on for a long time because, you know, I've been working on it a while. And then last update, I rolled in this palette by chance. I do randomize them, which probably puts me in a bad headspace, but this was a good one that got pulled, and this is my level 2. So like, why do I have level 2, 4, and 5? It's a whole thing. I just forgot about level 2, so we're going back to level 2. Let's go into, I don't have a huge update, honestly. I didn't realize this video was coming up so soon, and I actually haven't used these palettes all that much this last month, but it's fine. We have a whole extra few months to try and get this done. I don't redo everything at the start of the year, so it just like rolls into January if I haven't really finished it in December. Anyway, let's get into maybe the Lethal Avatar Air, because this one, like I said, I've had it in the project a long time, and it's my level 4. So I'll put up on the screen one of the last time, but basically I need to hit 4 pans. I already had a pan in this palette when it rolled in, so the Air Temple, the light shade at the top, doesn't count, but I've been working on all the shimmers. So I hit pan in Moon Peach a couple months ago. I've also hit pan in Giazzo last time, and so I've been working on Yip Yip and the Ang shade, which is right there in the middle. Well, everything else has been used already 4 times or more at this point. So my uses is all done. It's just now I'm trying to hit pan. Anyway, this is what the palette is looking like right now. I actually have another good update. So I have managed to hit pan in this one, which is called Yip Yip. This is a gorgeous shade and it didn't take too long. Honestly, it was really just a joy going into this one. I feel like this one took longer than this one, to be fair. Maybe this one was just ultimately a little bit creamier, but I hit pan in this, I think a couple weeks ago now, because I haven't really gone into this palette at all until today, where I went into this shade right here. So my update is really short and quick. I've actually only gone into these 2 shades. So this one I've only gone into once. I do have quite a nice little dip forming, but I went into it once, and that is today in my inner corner. And then this one called the Yip Yip, I've gone into it twice, and then I was able to hit pan. And then I'll put up on the screen, if I can manage to find it, how many times it took me to actually hit pan in this shade, because otherwise I have to sit here and calculate. You don't want me to do that. So yeah, this one is almost done. I didn't think it was going to take so long, this palette, but these were brand new when they got rolled into projects. And so, you know, I guess it would take a long time for me to hit pan in these. But yeah, so I'm just working on this one. Like I said, it's in my inner corner. It's a nice little icy blue shade. I usually just put it in my inner corner. I have been working on quite a lot of other icy blue shades recently. So That's kind of why it probably got neglected, because I was working on, I know one from Singe Beauty, which does a very similar thing. And that one I've actually rolled out of project. So I can maybe focus on this one a little bit more. I'm hoping to, because it would be nice not to have 3 palettes in this project at some point. So anyway, this one almost done. Next up, let's go into my level 5. So level 5 was Gloss Gods, if you remember. So this one is the color of Rain. I'll put up on the screen what it looked like. This is a beautiful palette. I don't have any pans in here at the time that I'm rolling it in, and I need to hit 5 pans in here. However, these are all shimmers and they're very creamy, the Gloss Gods formula. So it won't be difficult for me to hit pan in these shades. I just obviously have to find the time to do so. And then you have the black matte as well. I'm not going to hit pan in that, but obviously I have to use everything 5 times. So this one is going to take me a while. By the end of when I roll this out of the project, the palette is going to look probably beaten up, but it's fine. Anyway, this is what it's looking like today. So no new pans. I honestly have barely gone into it, unfortunately, but hopefully I can try to go into it a little bit more this upcoming month. So what I did go into this month is this one right here. I actually have this one on my eyes today. I also went into this one down here, Rainfall, and then also Storm Cloud, which is the black liner that I have on today. And those are the only 3 uses that I have for this month. So yeah, this one haven't actually done anything towards. Like I said, it won't take long once I actually start using it. I just haven't really used it at all. So we're going to start using this one. I think I'm probably going to do a lot more cool tones like my look today, just because obviously my hair color has changed and I think it's going to work better for the autumn time. So yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping that I can get at least maybe 2 pans by the next update, because these are so creamy. I just need to use them more than none. You know what I mean? All right, and then let's move on to my 3rd and final palette that I have in this project, which is another Avatar palette from Lethal Cosmetics, and it's the Fire one. So this is very red, it's very warm tone. I'll put up on the screen what it looked like when I rolled it in last month. This one I have no prior pans in. I haven't actually rolled this into a project at all until now, so it's actually fun that I get to have this one on the go, and I will end up having at least 2 pans in here by the end before I roll it out. This one I actually have used a little bit more, but obviously because I didn't really have any use on the palette, it's gonna take some time, and so that's fine. This is gonna be a long one as well. Even though it's only project level 2, it will take me some time because these are not the easiest to hit pan on. But yeah, this is what it's looking like right now. As you can see, you know, I've used some of these shades, but there's no like dips or anything forming yet. But I do have a little bit more use. So I've gone into this one once, I've gone into this one twice, I've gone into this one 3 times, which remember, I only really need to go into them 2 times. So going into 3 times, I'm going in a little bit more than I need to, but maybe I'll try to hit pan, who knows. Then I went into this red one once, I went into this one once, and I went into this one 3 times. Did not go into these 2. Did I? No, I guess that's true. And then I went into the black once. So I do have uses going on. Obviously, there's nothing in terms of pans, but I don't actually know which one I want to hit pan on. I think I mentioned last time that I was going to try to hit pan on this. Is definitely a type of shade that I would want to hit pan. So maybe like these 2 I'll try to hit pan, because I can't imagine I'll want to hit pan in these. They just seem a little bit too warm tone, and also too sort of, I would say, mid-tone as well. And I do like my light shimmers, and I think that's why the Avatar Air has been such a pleasure, because they're all very light. They reflect very light, and they've been very easy to hit pan on. So I think I'll try to hit pan on this one and this one. I don't think anything else makes sense for me right now, but you never know, maybe one of these I'll hit pan. Who knows? But anyway, that is my update for this palette. So nothing to show, but I have used it a little bit more than the other 2. And I gotta get my uses in somewhere. So anyway, that is my update for my project level up. Not a huge amount. I did get that 1 pan though in my Avatar Air, which I'm happy about. And that's really my focus, just trying to get that last shade, you know, done, and then I can at least focus on the other two, because I think when you have 3 palettes and then you have multiple other projects, like, where do you put the time? Especially if you're not wearing makeup every day. Like, where do you find the time? It's hard. I'm not finding the time. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to. If you watched my video on Friday as well and you wrote me a kind comment, thank you so much. I obviously had a bad day. I was having a bad moment, probably a bad week, to be fair. And your kind words were really lovely to hear over the weekend. So if you wrote me a comment and you were really supportive, thank you so much. And yeah, let's just be positive moving forward, everyone. Let's just keep it going. All right. Thank you. I'll see you later. Bye.